systems go. Alright, so welcome to the legendary Zandvoort circuit for the Dutch Grand Prix. And unfortunately I didn't qualify that good because Zandvoort's a downforce track and my car just isn't fast at these downforce tracks. And AI are really fast around here. But yeah, I did that weekly event race, which I won. Unfortunately I didn't stream it because I didn't know if the lobby was going to connect or not, but it finally connected, and that was actually the last race of the entire event, so I was lucky I got in when it just right at the end there was able to squeeze in a race. So yeah, final results for that, top 4% in the world. Yep, top 4%, which is awesome. Really happy about that.
Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and Zandvoort, 25 miles away from Amsterdam, and the host for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. A lap of this short 2.6
yeah, that was the original configuration,
14
though.
corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left. The main straight is 678 meters long and heads into turn 1, the Tarzan corner. With DRS down the main straight into the braking zone, that could be the best overtaking opportunity on the track. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Bird. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Gasly, Lando Norris, and Mick Schumacher, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, and Sergio Perez, Bird, Ricciardo, Lance Stroll and Delatraz, Joe, Tigtum, Yuki Tsunoda. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Antonio Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Eilert, Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Yeah, definitely want to make the fuel load much lighter, obviously, in the car. I want to go with this strategy. Yeah, start on the medium tire, then switch to the soft, which I think is really good anyways. Alrighty. Yeah, I definitely want to go with this strategy because, you know, hards aren't not worth it. And it's lights out, and away we go in the Netherlands. They knew that they were going to block the top. Just gotta watch out for King Louis. He's under me. Jeez, hate being in heavy traffic. Just trying to leave. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna restart from the beginning. This is honestly not going. This isn't going good. I'm gonna restart because I don't want to be using so many flashbacks in the race. It's lights out, and away we go in the Netherlands. Ah, Louis, why'd you do that? The AI really are not that smart in this game, and plus, yeah, I was gonna say, it's tight confines racing here. I'm so tired. I'm just so sick and tired of this. The AI are so dumb, they just don't even have a brain at all. I'm so tired of this. But I finally got alongside a Checo there before he forces me off the road. God, I hate it when this car gets so loose on car gets so darn loose on car is just so loose on acceleration, you know. God, I hate this. All right. There's nowhere to freaking go. I mean, it's like I'm boxed into a huge pack. I can't get out of it at all. It's so irritating. God, I knew Checo was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna chop me off and damage my front wing. And I'm trying to be careful here on the starts, but the problem is the AI really don't use their heads at all. I'm trying to be careful to leave them enough room.
On track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
I'm just glad that... this car! This darn car! You know, car's just so freaking loose. You know? Car's just really, really, really loose on acceleration, you know? And... oh, thanks a lot, Carlos. You damaged my car. Alright. Can't let the AI get aside of me or else they're going to cause a huge wreck.
Caution, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a buildup of debris on the track. We've been informed that due to the increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car.
Yeah, figure as much. You know, in the previous races here...
drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Yeah, I was going to say in the previous races here, there's always been a lot of safety cars. Alright. That's what I mean, the AI are just way too aggressive at this track, you know? There's always been so many safety cars at this track, it's so annoying.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Oh, come
The track
on.
is clear.
There we
Green
go.
flag.
Got around Schumacher, and then he's going to try blocking me. Yeah, nice try. So sorry there, Mick. Got to get around him quick.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Had to get around Charles there quickly in order to have any chance at the guys in front of me. That's what I mean, you know, the darn arrow effects.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy that. The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Darn tires had to lock, darn brakes had to lock up there.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Yeah, it's because the car wouldn't stop in time, that's why. Even though I'm on the less grippier tire, you know. So even though I'm on the less grippier tire, I can still run with the guys in front of me. Just the problem is that I'm faster than, a little bit quicker than the guys in front of me, and since this track is almost impossible to pass on, you know, it's going to be hard to really stay with them.
softs.
Like some of the drivers are pitting, it looks like.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap. Louis is coming in for his stop. Go.
2
Exit
seconds.
now. We're racing on the exit. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Snuck by a boat task.
Great maneuver.
Just
You made it look easy.
I just gotta stay behind Checo. Just suck the air off his car, get under him. The thing is, I finally got clean air on the car, which is excellent. Come on. AI are just way too fast in Sector 2. Ricardo's in the pits. Yep, I'm in a Red Bull sandwich. And that's going to hurt me in terms of the constructors' points. As a Red Bull is only one of them's got to finish in the points. If I have any chance, if both of them finish in the points, especially if they're high up in the field, that's not good.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Catch up with the car ahead. The gap is around 5 seconds.
Yeah, Jeff, that's what I'm doing. Driving as hard as I can to try to reel Max in. Try to reel my favorite driver in. Doing what I can to try to reel him in. Problem is, these softs though, they're gonna go off. I know that they are.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Alright, last lap. Actually 2 laps to go.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Fudge me. It's a little overzealous on the throttle there, but they had a good exit out of out of Masters. Well, that's not Masters Bach. That's actually turn 10, or is it 9? I forget which one. Last lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Like I said, can't beat the Sea of Orange, that's for sure. Yep. The rabid Dutch fans who come out to support Max. Like I said, when you get a field power bonus being on your home track, you know you're gonna be much faster. Remaining. But I'll take second anyway, so at least I don't lose much in the points lead that I have in the championship. So that's good. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose the lead in the Constructors' Championship, but still got the Drivers' Championship lead. Alright, I'll take it. P2.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration, but they persevered to take the win here today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Yeah, I just couldn't catch Max. He was too fast. Yeah. I tried, just couldn't get him.
So, let's review the drivers' standings. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Bird. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves
and
further up the
Crofty's
order.
love affair continues
And with that, we
with
wrap
Aston
up
Martin.
another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Yeah, 17 points behind in Constructors' Championship. I know I was going to lose the lead.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations. How do you think this team will be feeling after that? You had a close battle today. You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there?
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Problem is that Zandvoort is a bit narrow, and it's really hard to overtake at Zandvoort. And yeah, sometimes again the AI don't use their brain. Oh, actually, they don't even have a brain. They're just computer code programming that CodeMasters made. Anyways, back at headquarters. Prepping for the final European race of the season. And begins the Asian stint. So yeah, I definitely want to upgrade this sponsor relations, so then that way I can have the final upgrade for that, and then that should help out marketing in a way. And then that way I should get a lot more acclaim at a faster rate. So yeah, I definitely want to do simulator training to help Louis out. His focus is way down, unfortunately. But I should have enough money to give him his I should have enough to pay him the contract cash. So yeah, Monza, I definitely will want to use an engine that's got a lot of power in it, that's for sure. But I was thinking about using a used engine because I don't want to put that fresh engine in just yet. I want to save that fresh engine for definitely want to save that fresh engine, especially for the Americas races. You know, especially for COTA and Mexico and Brazil. So anyways, let's go ahead and advance the clock.
The marketing department has requested your input on this one. You
Yeah.
handled that well.
Yeah, just do a large investment. I got tons of money, and I know I'll get more anyways. Alright, so the next episode, it's the Italian Grand Prix, the legendary Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. The high speed, the Temple of Speed, as they call it, or they call it La Pista Magica. So anyways, I'll see you guys in Italy. Bye-bye.